All right, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect out there. All right, I want to do a quick lesson through the Spirit. All right, I want to start with Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28. All right, let's read it. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, you see. So the Lord, he has those angels that are in the heaven, and he uses them as spirits to bring his vengeance upon his enemies and upon people that he's going to judge or that he's going to wound, or that he's going to kill. All right, it says, let's read it again. It said, there be spirits created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, you see. In the time of destruction, the time of their judgment, they pour out their wrath, their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them, you see, because the Lord made those spirits. Like it says in Psalms, it says, he maketh his angels spirits and his ministers a flame of fire. You see? So the Lord creates all those spirits to fulfill his wrath and to bring judgment upon the people that he's going to bring judgment upon. All right, this is verse 29. It says, fire, hail, famine, and death. All these are created for vengeance. And as you're going to see in the video about this guy I'm going to show, in his case, fire. You see, which is he was badly burned during that time. All right, verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction, you see? So maybe that stuff came upon him because he was wicked, but only the Lord knows, because the Lord judges all. He sends his judgments throughout all the earth. It says, they rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word, you see. So when the Lord sends those spirits to fulfill his will, they will not transgress his word. You see, let's get another scripture. Another quick scripture. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. There's no power equal to the Most High. That's why he's called the Most High. He says, I kill, I make alive, I wound. As you're going to see in this video, the guy's going to be greatly wounded. It says, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, you see. So the Lord does all of that. All right. Let's read one more, then I'll play the video. It says, this is Psalms 78 and 49. It says, he casts upon them the fierceness of his wrath, anger, and indignation. You see, I just read in Ecclesiasticus, the Ecclesiasticus said what? I just read in Ecclesiasticus, which said what? That those spirits appease the wrath of him that made them. You see, and it says here, this is Psalm 78 and 49. It says he casted upon them the fierceness of his wrath, anger, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. So those angels are spirits, you see. Like it says in Psalms, he maketh his angels spirits and his ministers a flame of fire. All right. And let's show the result of when he does that. Let me play this video. All right, let me back some. Let me show what those spirits do when they sent to appease the wrath of the Most High.
After a tragic workplace accident that took one of his eyes, a man has been given the gift of a new face. Aaron James accidentally touched a 7,200-volt power line. The electrical jolt did so much damage to his body that James lost his left arm, left eye, his nose, and his front teeth. Doctors determined the Arkansas native was a candidate for a donor face transplant, as well as a first-of-its-kind treatment, an eye transplant.
Mama!
Mom and Molly, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So thankful for you, what you're going to do for him.
Of course.
Dr. Eddie Rodriguez from New York University Langone Health traveled to Arkansas before performing the operation.
And some of you may be wondering why a physician comes to someone's home like this. It's not something that we commonly perform. But in Aaron's case, an important part of his healing process, which he's about to take on, is for us to get a really good understanding of what the home environment's like, what the family support is like.
The medical team rehearsed the brand new procedure before Aaron was on the table, and in May 2023, a donor was identified. 140 surgeons, nurses, and healthcare professionals worked for 21 hours in the operating room to give Aaron a new face and eye.
And all our rehearsals paid off. Everything went exactly as we had planned.
Just 5 months after the surgery, life has changed for Aaron.
And that's not giving you any problem at all? You're breathing okay at night and sleeping, no issues?
Part of his success may come from his positive outlook and strong support system.
I even said something right after my accident. I said, look, you know, if you want to leave, you know, I get it. She said, no. She said, we're in this to the end.
If we can offer patients just a little bit of hope, it just means the world to their recovery.
Aaron is waiting to gain feeling in his lips, and while the eye and face transplant have changed the way he looks, it hasn't restored his sight. There is a lot of progress yet to be made, but Aaron says he's glad this medical history started with him.
If me doing it first kickstarts it, you know, I'm all for it.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm TC Newman.
And as you can see, that goes into what that happened to him, because that's the wrath of the Lord. You see, the Lord can do all things. And the Lord wounds. When someone is wounded, the Lord has something to do with it. You see? Let's read it again. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, see now that I am he, and there's no God with me. There's no power equal to the Most High. I kill, I make alive, I wound. You see, he was wounded. And I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. You see, and I'm pretty sure that no one could have saved him from that accident that happened. You see, because the Lord let it happen at that exact moment. Because the Lord controls all things. All right, let's get another scripture. Let's see. All right, here's one of my favorite. Evil in a city. Here's a precept to that. All right, this is Amos 3 and 6. It says, so a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid. Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? You see? And what that happened, that was evil done in that city. And the Lord caused it to happen. So you people calling yourself Christians out here, the Lord does, he does all things. He creates evil. Let's get that. Make peace. Make peace. I think it's in the Apocrypha. No, it's not. It's not in the Apocrypha. It's Isaiah. This is Isaiah 45 and 7. One of my favorite. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. You see, the Lord creates evil. He creates that evil that's done in the city. It says, I, the Lord, do all these things. You see, the Lord do all those things. He creates evil, peace and evil. Good and evil comes from the Lord. He's balanced. You see, the Lord does all things. The Lord even controls Satan. You see, let's get this quick precept. The deceived. Let's see. This is in Proverbs, and it's proof that the Lord controls all things. No, this is not Proverbs. It's in Job. Salakia. This is Job 12 and 16. It says, with him, whose name is Yahweh, is strength and wisdom. It says the deceive and the deceiver are his. You see? And that also proves that Satan works for the Most High. Satan is a spirit. All right, I'm going to end the lesson here. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, the Rekah Kudash. Shalom.